right, so the Detroit Lions traded up late. They traded back into the fifth round. One of the last picks in the fifth round, I believe the last pick in the fifth round, they traded up into to select Miles Frazier. Now, in the trade, it was a very good trade, all right? They traded up. They traded their sixth-round pick 182 they got from the Jaguars, trading the Isaac Tesla trade. And they also traded, I believe, pick 228, which was their original first seventh-round pick that they got from Dallas last year in the Terran Arnold trade, to move up whatever it was. I think it was maybe around 5 spots or something like that to trade up and select Miles Frazier. So it was a very good trade. The Isaac Tesla trade was a horrible trade, but the Miles Frazier trade was a very good trade. I had Miles Frazier as my fifth overall best guard in the draft, I believe. Um, so in Miles Frazier, he has a lot of potential. Isn't that something I feel like I'm saying with every single video? This player has a lot of potential because that is the truth, and that is the truth with every player. I don't even know why I'm saying that because that's with every player. Broderick Martin had a lot of potential. He sucks. No disrespect. He sucks when it comes to the NFL level. He is not an NFL player. He is a UFL player. That's what he is. Get that out the way right now. But it's just for me, the Isaac Tesla trade was horrible. Now the Miles Frazier trade was very good. Especially the fact that Miles Frazier has a legitimate chance to be our future starting guard, and you got him in the fifth round. Brad Holmes has been absolutely phenomenal when it comes to the interior offensive line and just the offensive line in general, besides the Colby Swarsdahl pick. I think Giovanni Manu will end up somewhat working out, not necessarily as a starter. I don't think he'll be a starter for us, but I think he'll be a very good backup tackle for us at the least. Colby Swarsdahl is not good at all. I mean, he's definitely the second worst draft pick Brad Holmes has made besides Broderick Martin. In my opinion, no question. There's no way he makes the team this upcoming season, in my opinion, unless it's due to multiple injuries on that offensive line. I think there's even a legitimate chance they don't even make the practice squad. He's not a good player. I mean, the only reason why he would be able to make the practice squad is because he can move all over the offensive line. He can play tackle, guard. I'm pretty sure he could probably even play center if needed. But he's not good at any of those positions. But Miles Frazier, again, has his fifth best guard in the draft. I'm pretty sure I had him as a late third round or an early fourth round grade on him. We got him in the late fifth. So very, very good trade up and draft pick. This is probably by far Brad Holmes' best overall draft pick of this draft when it comes to value. And the trade combined, I'd probably give this pick a A minus, just simply because I feel like he could have gone a different position. I just don't think he needed this player after he selected Tate Ratledge. Um, and Miles Frazier, let's just go ahead and look him up here, his draft profile. Miles Frazier, he can also play tackle. Miles Frazier played tackle at LSU. So there's a chance he could play tackle for us. I doubt it, at least his first year, but there's a chance he's 23 years old, be turning 24 when the season starts, so definitely on the older side. He's 6'5", 324, so he can definitely play tackle. But he played more guard primarily at LSU. I believe his first year, though, he played tackle at LSU. Now, Miles Frazier was very good at LSU this past year, like I said. But his draft profile, I don't even know what I'm talking about, dude. I'm all over the place right now. It's been a minute, guys. But Miles Frazier from LSU, he's apparently listed as 6'6", 317 from the combine, so he's actually taller than that, but weighs less. 32 and 3/4 inch arms, 9-inch hands, 6.18 prospect grade, good backup with the potential to develop into a starter. He will definitely be a starter in the NFL, in my opinion. I don't know about Tesla. I think Frazier will be a starter, though. His production score was 67, which was 11th best guard. His athleticism score was 11th, which was 74. His total score was 71, which is 12th. So them as a 12th ranked guard, I disagree with that. His 40-yard dash was 5.24, 10-yard split 1.97 or 79. Vertical was 31. Broad jump was 9. He did not run the 3-cone drill or 20-yard shuffle. He did do 27 reps on the bench press. His player bio, 2020, he played at Florida International, redshirted, didn't play at all, started one game at left tackle, though. 2021 Florida National, again, freshman All-American, played 11 games with 10 starts at left tackle. 2022 started all 13 games, 10 at left guard, 2 at right guard, and then 1 at right tackle. 2023 started all 13 games at right guard. Team was a Joe Moore Award finalist, nation's top offensive line. 2024 started all 13 games, 12 at right guard, 1 at right tackle in the Texas Bowl. So very, very healthy for the most part. 2020, he was redshirted the whole year. 2021, he missed 2 games. And every year in his 3 years after that, he played every single game. So relatively healthy for the most part, which is good, especially on the offensive line. His draft projection was around 4 by Lance Zierlein, 4-year starter. I don't even want to really look at that. I ain't gonna lie. We're just gonna look at his strengths. You guys can read this if you want to. You got 5 seconds to pause this video, and read it if you want to. 3, 4, 5. His strengths: NFL frame with proportional thickness and length, brings Johnny knockback pop from upper body into first contact, runs his feet and clears his gaps as a dry blocker, pulls a good body control and adjusted movement to smack his target, patience to wait and mirror pass rusher on a two-way go, harmonious eyes slash feet help locate and respond to rush and shenanigans, adequate range and recovery to help prevent lackage. Weaknesses: possesses very small hands for an offensive line, gets off the ball with elevated pads and excessive hand movement, labors laterally and struggles getting to reach or cut off blocks on stretch plays, average with footwork to stay centered on base blocks, below average knee bend and readiness to stall a sudden charge. So there's Miles Frazier. I haven't watched much film of him, honestly. I've probably watched the least amount of film of Miles Frazier as I've watched of anybody that the Lions have picked up, at least in what that they drafted. I did like him though. I thought his best film, honestly, was at tackle. But again, he has very small hands, so most likely will not play tackle in the NFL. Now, it's actually kind of crazy because Will Campbell has also played tackle at LSU, and his hands are also extremely short, and will most likely play guard, 100% play guard in the NFL. So that shows you, and that's what a lot of teams around the league. Grace Abel as well. He played tackle at North Dakota State. He's 100% going to play guard in the NFL with also very short hands. So the hand length really doesn't matter like that in college like it does the NFL. With Miles Frazier, this is a good pickup in my opinion when it comes to the player and the trade value. Just for the Lions' position of need, I don't think this was a position of need at all at this point in the draft. If he would have held to pick 196, yeah, I'd love it. It would be an A+, because then, I mean, there's no question you got to take him. Like, it's a 6th-round pick, but I feel like 5th-round picks can still be pretty productive. I know it's one of the last picks. It's not the last pick in the 5th round, but, like, I still feel like they can add asset, be a really good asset to the team. So, again, I'm going to give an A- overall. Miles Frazier, welcome to Detroit. Again, I got to watch more film of him. Maybe we'll do a draft breakdown in a month or so. But that's my opinion on it. This pickup was not bad. 5th round. Um, just more positions in need: safety, linebacker, defensive end. Um, but the player and the trade value was phenomenal. So overall, I'll give it an A-. Welcome to Detroit, Miles Frazier.